And upon any national cathedral home come for some time now, there's been a lot of issues on national cathedral. And in fact, the NDC at the national cathedral campaign to Ghana for the run soon say, "I'm paying another work Ashama over $58 million US. In the 2 mana, Manankwa, do be kwana swimming pool. Bedru ona man for them na, until we so big Kumasi, Tamalikwa Kra. Who's there and can swimming pools no? Nebo na den. Aha, thank you MCA. To be say oh, omako dem no mu dware na ye one Ghana. Sa. Ti abai ba o sha say delightful enye the audit report. Na yenya exactly what has gone on. And we saw or we heard Felix Ofosu-Kwakye coming out to say it is very damning. So for no, in fact, Omabo minor bro, do your minor woo. Can I and give you? Now the when you be a Moasia, Jabano Chrono, Moje swimming pool. The lawyer or no, and Nana Cathedral project in no. Na Odano. Fear Hano pay. And in fact, that's the first radio station you are speaking to in Asante region, right? So, lawyer Charles Janwa, Tuana, yes, Jan Tuana, lawyer there. For some time now, he has been a good brother, a good father, and an uncle, and of course, everyone is so to na lawyer Tutumwa Nadwi Abidua Sentimentemo. You better come on National Cathedral. Na ya get it details. Lawyer Mwakwaba.
Yanua.
Bia boko de.
Nyamiado. Na yechia utie fojina.
Tie fojo so.
Eni omo a omo support wujina.
Yeah.
O ye adwuma pa.
Yeah, that's it.
Enti nyamemwa.
Yeah, that's it. Amen.
Ne kwa anim.
Amen. Amen.
Cause mitie de o kekeke na che ye hian.
Yeah.
EZRA 94.1.
So National Cathedral board of directors. Obia hoye.
Ominya hoye pa.
Are you a Christian?
Very, very much so.
EZRA 94.1.
Fully. From my infancy. Me I made to be Christo. Christo. I've been a Christian ever since my life on this planet.
So the first time what they said another work for they say Nyamia so die. So there should be a national cathedral or person see Eben Yankopon. How did you receive that message?
Well, another 2016 election.
Yeah.
And also so we near we see that cathedral.
EZRA 94.1.
Aye. Sana na kan also we near. Na nkofo bebre adane dane sa asem na say ono an so obesi and ono an so be say. It doesn't make sense to me at all.
Sir.
Yes. Because say nanado when we need elections now. Now I'm the executive leader of the executive arm of government. And go to my policies obesi say President John Mahama Baye also obesi Hajj village. Obi beti me stop. On the so say yeah, the taxes from Ghana airport company.
EZRA 94.1.
And we are public funds. Nana do oye no. O say be ma seed money. Na obi anso oye Christoni and now you benevolent you know. Obe your contribution. Na your fancy. What did I make an answer? Yes, he was right and he was in his capacity as the president of this country. Opekransan go be 250 million. Osomonye na mo fancy. Obi antimi carry enchira no. Because ya twaba. And ye dia na share nsa say. Ye decisions mind to say they be a President Mahama owi. Yes, President Mahama onye decisions mind. Ye timi ganya zo onye decision manage yan gogoji power and say ya be decisions. It's not possible. Intimina. Na na do there. Oko twaba no. Ye ko election 2016. And no year campaign so we win obesi national cathedral. O win ye no. And no share or start year ho adwuma.
Okay.
O to the make can say. Which was in order. And the Omokika Canadian, emphasis propaganda. The earlier they stopped the better.
94.1.
Now, Deloitte reports on auditing reporter omo aye I interdict and I say in the report per what I've read and per the Minister for Communications for the President Felix Abechirimu said there were some money sir now I was accounted for and accounted for again sikabi and I was mo manabroso you gave certain monies to we a lawyer to the group Mama Kusi Boateng, what is the name? They be very definitely Victor Kusi, yes. On one no bomb besia. Na man ye proper documentation. Take us through what has
EZRA.
The man also Kusi Sikana Sembem. The worst form of propaganda. Time and Cathedral phone. Pesicadiama contractor now be see a dime. Ako site.
Okay.
A friend mobilization. No music no nens. Intina Prophet Kusi na Jesus Sadia and your bebo mubusia. To man the company back if any JNS. So omo cathedral no omo software. No mutimi empower contractor no rebuy. No monko site. And chairman, Opokuyina, Apostle said, it has to go through the board, into a core board, and it was approved. I have the documentations.
You have the documentation.
I have the documentation.
That the board approved.
The board minutes, no, they approved it.
After the time,
94.1.
They approved it. It the approval here, and on my scan. It was Mexican go for no nya musika no and no mutie sika ne ma. It was all documented. But somebody took the payment of the money to Prophet Kusi and published it say the sika ma Prophet Kusi, which is not right, which is very, very propagandous political nonsense. There is no evidence. See a tamsika man, sir. In fact, no more than for the building of the cathedral. And so the some Prophet Kusi, he went all around begging for people to put money into the cathedral. Is it fair that somebody took his money to help a national cathedral? Then he's politicized as a criminal. Is it fair?
You are a renowned lawyer.
Yeah.
National Cathedral now a national project, right? So individual be was hakonya na say me as an individual me ball minor business national cathedral. We are part of
Urefi said the national cathedral was set up in this way. A company limited by guarantee. Company limited by guarantee no and your public body. That's a normal case you dissolve. No. It is not possible. Legally it's not right. It's not going to happen. I did a BB. Now they are called courts for the court to make a ruling. The president doesn't have the power to dissolve the National Cathedral Board. I'm saying this emphatically today. And you'll be all encouraging Sadia. And you know, crap. And where be now Koswa Besine? Into your National Cathedral, a former president Nana Adudan Kwekufadu, or setting up in such a way. Say, need seed money near you also the man. It was PPA because the public funds in it, They say BT standards. The PPA went to PPA and the PPA approved. And offer or employ a consultant to make sure that they be or employ a consultant or employ a consultant and a consultant recommending for the kind of company the bear contract and bear Kusi again. 83 companies were chosen. One from abroad, 2 from Ghana. And Omudini, the boom, they rebuy. The rebuy, no, yes, 3 companies, you're my. Oh, we ain't for setting board to say, mon cher, NDC National Cathedral. It's more right to say, you called for monies from people, from organizations, benevolent societies, to help for the build, and a Christian folk Mon contribute towards it. It's in the public funds, the woman, a private funds, soon akomo. It will be over catch or say, and your government a full and frank no. And you know, what is the mechanism?
Okay. PP anything?
Public Procurement Act.
Okay.
And let me what a document was it. Let me
okay.
Public Procurement Authority. But the act. Actually say public funds be used to. I was say go to public PPA for approval for the use. What I say. And to almost you know, almost say National Cathedral cost $250 million. And now
EZRA
government
94.1.
almost spending 58 million. You do much here, but massa, you see National Cathedral. You go say you see. The fact that went to your moka we then doing chess or moon kosusi. Because our time you see the two what in the mechanism. It is almost 58 million. I was see a share and that a for the share auditors. Says the Sikana has been well spent and as obvious can be. The audit report now will see. There is no part of it. Actually say there was malfeasance and as obi sika and Sikabia could you be both.
Do you hold the same audit report President Kutana?
Anyway,
because per the president directive say Yenfa undissolve the board of the National Cathedral. Or say there has been financial irregularities, procurement breaches, and a general lack of due process. So these are the three major ways who say, no, based on this, don't mean Shama as of four mami did you my financial irregularities, procurement breaches.
The audit says nothing like that. The audit report, no.
EZRA
said Obi ye auditor
94.1.
mawa. First the forensic audit said they deloge for year now. Omo go through a year now. Omo the management report ba. In the management report, no. Omo state omo queries for the company and as the body now omo auditor to respond to answer those questions. And the Honorable Ofusukwachi took the questions. He did not take the answers. Now it is the questions and the answers that goes into the final audit report. And the no can. It is not no person that say Momo account no Bisano. But in the final audit report, they are taking all these things into conclusion and they have provided a report. I've read it 5 times. There's no part of it that says that.
What happened to the Momo account?
The Momo account, if one set it up, AD before they set the platform for the Momo account. AD before so we employ a third party to be able to deal with the Momo and Urban. Meji the report from AD Bini financial AD before the report to bring me 49 million. Almost say unsuccessful. The AS successful is 750,000. 49 million
unsuccessful.
Was unsuccessful.
It means onipane Sunday, but
ama anya successful. And this will be back to say Sikado. Eko National Cathedral for her and no much idea. And you no credit. Now it is a very painful and on the carpet movement by anybody. We National Cathedral for a board. We are talking about 80 years, 79, 73, 69. For
it doesn't matter.
It matters. Their credibility as heads of churches, our patient, were called to come to for you 1,000 per sitting, board sitting. That is all what they get because you cannot benefit from a trust that you are a member of. By law,
1,000 Ghana cedis.
Yes, 1,000 Ghana
per
sitting. As the last time I'm checking, now 4 sittings on my 4 sittings. That is what they get. And no cry for more transport to that place. And no one audit report to the Becatcher say yes, none of them received any salary or anything. It is Obi Becatcher said there was misappropriation of funds, sir. The audit report is the standard that we use to determine whether there was malfeasance or misappropriation of funds or something. Obi the body team or KBB because of politics. It is not fair. And that is why I've taken it upon myself
EZRA,
to go round for people to know the truth. Because wouldn't be Chroma, you see, 71% Christians. Last time I see a pray day. 4 court they pray day. Muslims, they went to the national mosque. It is your toya. A national cathedral for Christians is well overdue. But this president comes into yesterday. Also, basic Hajj village. Almost delve into national cathedral issues. From the time I started to scam and Hajj for accounts no way. Accounts no way. May can abo President Mahama Nabaso. Aye, if anything, Kaukidi national mosque. Odimwa kutimpa. Ono pushi yan on babesi.
EZRA 94.1.
Lawyer on TV. Please.
EZRA 94.1.
EZRA 94.1 FM.
Mama would the have now. So what about the have now?
Oh dear.
Yes, lawyer.
Ono and the pushy. Ena you be see national mosque. Ewo Sahon.
Okay.
President Mahama. The ingenuity and then the ability to negotiate and buy. And buy or see Hajj village. Because he's the president. He has the power. He has the authority. He has the authority of the whole Ghanaian people to make decisions for us. Who can stop him? Nobody. But the national project, our president be starting, ever benefited the 71% of the people of this country. I believe Sir President Mahama, he votes no 71% of them are Christians.
But I
because that is the dynamic.
Lawyer, I think said the interest here is kana akumo. If the $58 million
interest,
if the $58 million sika ya yusu no year, I think Ghanaians will
be breaking it down, man.
So break it down.
But my mouth the basis the best start on. Say ne minua penyi and na minua ketwa. Odike. So person see asori time.
Yes.
And so kofa architect meboa. Architect so betu anka. And so na hu say dem bi so. And so kofa structure engineer. Oba obeye na adwuma so betu anka. And so kofa quantity surveyor. No obeye bill of quantities no ma. And so tu anka. Who see national cathedral na who see national a museum a Bible museum so. And so for experts. The Francophobia Nehemia group. Na experts in such things. And so kofa na utuomuka. No mo consult. No mo ye nyoma ni nyina. The National Cathedral and the building. San nyoma making it take about 40% of it.
The demolition.
The National Cathedral near Kano. A cathedral na kasa. A Bible museum. A Bible garden. And a 350 restaurant. And 1,000 conference rooms. And then embodied National Cathedral. Now, to do the base work for this before it takes off, you would have spent close to 70 million in consultations.
To get a pool?
Yes, that's it. To get, so it's a pool.
Hey, we had a pool.
Okay, fine. You're sinking bare 25-meter concrete with steel. Your platform, to say, architectural drawings, all the data, because museum now, the museum must have internet in your manual, maybe data in your manual, maybe underpinning, so be our press, papa, information about in your man. I didn't know I say, I can't say you be paid your walls, no, say, and no, I didn't say 250 million. Tisakana Wokan. A part of the monies that have been spent to prepare the place and make the foundation to build. Now I'm always a program on Crown. Make a Trump say I'm inviting all the journalists of this country to come to the site. Now I'm from go through the area. It is because a hole and a swimming pool. It is the highest level of ignorance and a wickedness. Because as a journalist, before you put your word to anything, you must go and see. It's a
what me buy because you could vetting that time last year. I saw a pool.
Well, you never went there. So we are foundation. That's a sensual pa. Yani covers. It is your back or tasso kakra. Kakra. Insure the beko. If I told corners to be Sauma, Nasha Cathedral almost secretariat. Almost website. Almost BBR. Transparent as the word transparent. A year, a border. Even though they were not a PPA creature, they set up a review board aside the board. And to be a be free Jubilee House and a baby so when you be normally I'm a review board. Review board for them to go through and sign. This is how it has transparent and in depth they were.
You have been their lawyer. Won't you agree with me, sir? There has been a lot of irregularities in the activities.
I have not seen one. Show me one.
At the end, you see, Mensa Otabe or Nedanka Williams. If the National Cathedral, that you being the lawyer,
if
all things being equal,
the said they were not getting information. Now, Sir Mike, if you are a member of a board, then you say you are not getting information. Board minutes, you are entitled to it. Swan Kokura board minutes, you are entitled to it.
94.1.
It is for somebody to say he's not getting information. No, it is not right. It is not true. There's something that went on that made them push back. I have documents to dealings and stuff that happened before they pushed back. But I'm not going to put it here now. You see, you push it quick. Baby, may release in your maybe.
They were not getting information. And maybe as a result of say few people be hijacking because they want to do things.
It is not true, Sir Mike. It is not true. Sir Mike, but make a baby show. National Cathedral, whether you want it or not, is a mark for God. And that's a year press conference. I sound
EZRA 94.1
that the things of God, so will keep you
yeah.
Me Kaiser Bible some time back, not David, or did the Ark of the Covenant caught the city of David,
yeah.
And he was dancing in front of it
with jubilation.
Because or ye bibia shenyame nyam. Ena na taade no ne tuma o se den na no mo hye ho ne eyigu ye ena ne yire e wo no se ahwe we yo so ne o ka woni tirimo nya Bible say Nyankopon to na wodiem enti so wo ka bibia about the National Cathedral na menu aketoa hwe ni ye questions
the fact, you see, lawyer, I agree with you. But my if they need to ask the necessary questions, I need to the point is that
it is come propaganda no. Omo eka eudi trone omo hwe omo ho so ye